Hello everyone, this is Christine aka Dr. Simple Budgets. Welcome and welcome back to my video. I'm a zero-based cash stuffing budgeter from Southern California. I get paid once a month, and from time to time I like to upload videos on psychology, or this month I'll be uploading a video on how AI can support your budgeting journey. So if that is content that seems very interesting to you, please like and subscribe to my channel, and please hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a video, which is twice a week. Okay, today we have some cash stuffing to do, but also a little bit of a binder refresh. If you all remember this purple binder that I've only had for maybe like 1 or 2 months at best, this was my annual bills binder. I used to have all of my sinking funds in this purple binder with all of these really cute purple envelopes like I have here. They were all in here, but then I realized some of those should really be in its own binder because I only pay them once a year. They're annual expenses. So I was all caught up on those purple envelopes. I didn't want to change out the purple envelopes. I couldn't find like a dark purple crocodile binder. So I ended up settling for this purple binder. I no longer want it because every other binder in my collection is really literally a crocodile binder. So I emptied it out. So this purple binder is now going to be part of my 500 subscriber giveaway whenever I reach that goal. And I will put some goodies in here for that giveaway. So say goodbye to the dark purple binder and say hello to the forest green crocodile binder. So this is my new, why isn't my light on? Let me turn my light on. All right, that is so much better. This is probably the third time I've forgotten to turn my light on. But say hello to my dark green crocodile binder. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I should have done this the first time. I no longer have my purple envelopes, but I do have a temporary fix. So this is a binder refresh, everyone. I saved the original dashboard and then I tried to do something to it and I pretty much kind of ruined it in the process. So this is the original annual expenses dashboard, but I added these green elements to it so that it would match this a little bit better, but it got ruined. I ruined it in the laminating process. So I have to refresh this dashboard. And I did laminate my cheat sheet. I love cheat sheets. If you notice, I always have cheat sheets in all my videos. So when I'm budgeting, I know exactly how much is going to go in. This is a permanent cheat sheet because the annual bills binder is always going to have the same amounts for these categories. But since the purple is gone, what I did replace it with are these, that I just have a ton of these, you know, and I decided that I was going to just replace them. And each category has its own savings tracker. These trackers are just, you know, just like the ones that I made on Canva for the month ahead binder. But yeah, these are the new ones. And yeah, I put $100 of this in the bank. So I have it represented here with 100, and then the rest of the money is still here for my car registration, which isn't due until May. So we have car registration. I also made a tracker for car insurance, and I've already filled out the tracker for the amount that I have. I also have one for taxes, and then I have a note here to myself that I aggressively need to stuff $107 into taxes for the month of February when we get there. I also have one for my retirement medical copay, which is OPEB. And then I have these 3 categories, which when I printed these out, for some reason the last page didn't print out. And so I had to go back and print the one that I made for AAA, for Costco, and for my gym at work. So we're gonna do that right now because I did print them and laminate them. So here they are. And what I need to do now, because I just literally laminated them, is I just need to, these corners are really sharp. I just need to round the edges really quickly before I put them in this binder. So that one is for AAA. And let's see, let's get out a Sharpie because it's only $5, right? And so each of these is $5 each. So all I need to do is I think I'm just gonna color the bottom half here like that. Not a great job. I'm not wearing my glasses. And then go ahead and put that in here. And the next one is for Costco. So I'm going to round these edges. And Costco also is $5 per icon. So I'm going to, how should I do Costco? I think I'll just do like a little dot. And then that will be for Costco. So this will get paid again at the end of the year. And then this is my gym at work. I hope this fits. It's really kind of big. I kind of made it big and I didn't mean to. So, but I have trimmed it as much as I can without bumping into the icons that I made. And these are $2 each. Now, I had $22 in here before. My boss was like, oh, I'll pay for the gym memberships. And I was like, wow, you're such a cool boss. And I gave him some money. So I gave him the $20. Just to be like, you don't have to do that. Here you go. And then now I just have $2 left. And each of these icons is $2 anyway. The real cost of that gym is $30 a year. So this is my gym at work. I have a really nice building that I work at 2 days a week. I just hate going because I just hate paying for the parking. I hate paying for the gas to go into work and sit there by myself and be lonely. So yeah, there's $2 in here right now. I think what I'll do for these is, the pink is so cute, but I'm just gonna black it out. Yeah. And yeah, as you can see, there are $2 here. So we'll pay for this again at the beginning of the year next January. So that one also has a long time to go. Yeah, I knew this one was gonna be super fat, but you know what? I'm just gonna deal with it. I'm just gonna make it work. Ooh, that needs to be cleaned. Let me clean that really quickly. Okay, I got some nail polish remover here. Yep, and that's all it takes is just a little nail polish remover. Okay, good as new. Cool. So that is my updated annual expenses binder. I feel really good about it, even though I messed this up really badly. I'm just gonna make a new dashboard. It probably won't even look like this, but I kind of like the green and the orange with the green. I'm not a super like, I don't know, I do like the look of a nicely decorated binder, but I just have to decide how I'm gonna decorate this. I have an idea how I'm gonna decorate this, but this needs to be redone. But what do you think of my new annual expenses binder? I'm really happy with it. Okay, let's move on to our cash stuffing for today. Oh, and also, if you just want to note, this is a Kadomaru Pro for, you know, rounding your corners. It has small, medium, and large. I think large is my favorite. Okay. This binder is also going to get a refresh. I do have a new binder on its way. I want to get away from this red because I did purchase from Hustle Flow & Co. I did purchase Michelle's seasonal dashboards, and I like having the seasonal dashboards in here to represent all of the different celebrations that I'm cash stuffing for throughout the year. So everything behind winter is winter, and then everything behind spring are the things that I celebrate in the spring, and then, you know, summer and so on. But this binder is like all over the place now and super ugly to me, and I don't like it anymore. I'm gonna keep hers, but I find that a lot of her tones are brown tones. I'm getting brown. Even in the summertime, like I'm picking up brown from the shells, the glasses, some browns here, the path is brown. So I decided to order another crocodile binder. See, even spring has some browns. Everything is gorgeous and beautiful. So I definitely ordered a brown binder. It is a crocodile binder, but it is a brown binder. I'm also going to be getting rid of these inside for the different things that I'm cash stuffing for. And I'm just going to be replacing them with different challenges. So for example, I already have one for Mother's Day. This came from Michelle at Hustle and Flows Co. So just imagine that maybe these will all just be challenges in the front with the money instead of the label that says Mother's Day, because I have all these different colors and they're all over the place. And so, yeah, I need this to be a binder refresh. I don't know when it's going to get here. I don't think it'll get here till February. I ordered it on Amazon, but it wasn't up for Prime. So, you know, when you don't order stuff through Prime, it takes forever, literally forever. So I'm just waiting for that. But in the meantime, we are going to, and I can't wait to refresh this binder. You see, I don't even care about it anymore. Like, I really barely care about what it looks like. We are going to go ahead and cash stuff today in my celebrations binder. So let's count the money and get that started. 50, 70. I hate starting with a 50, don't you? Let's leave that to the last. 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 77. Let's do 75. 125. So 125, 126, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. $139 is going into my celebrations binder for the month of January. What do we have coming up? We have birthdays coming up. We have Valentine's Day is around the corner for me because I'm not dating anyone at the time being. It's more about like family, and that's what I do for Valentine's Day. All right, so let's start with special occasions. So special occasions is empty it out from Christmas time, from my son visiting. So we're gonna go ahead. Does this need cleaning too? Goodness gracious. I probably just need new envelopes, to be honest. Anyway, special occasions is gonna get $40. Okay, and this is going toward my daughter's birthday. I'm gonna take her out for her birthday, which is in late February. And then friend gifts is getting $7. So 5, 6, and 7. And then cards is going to be getting $3 today. I always buy my cards from the Dollar Tree. So cards never cost me a lot of money. 1, 2, 3, 4, $5 in cards right now. I need to buy 3 cards. All right, let's move into our winter celebrations. So first we have my son's birthday, which is also in February. Both my children were born in February. And he is going to get this $50 bill, which I think I'm just gonna send him the 50 for his birthday and call it a day. My son is turning 30 years old, and no, I was not a teenage mom. I really am that old, okay? So Brandon gets $50 for his birthday. Valentine's Day. Oh, I get to use my new Valentine's savings. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. So this came from Michelle at Hustle and Flow Co. This one actually saves $200, which I definitely do not need. Right now, Valentine's only has $1 in it. I just had an extra $1 and I threw it in there. But today, Valentine's is getting $12, 10, 11, 12. So now it has $13. I wonder if there's a $13 one here, or let me see. There's a 7 and there's a 5, which makes 12. I guess we're just gonna have to do 7 and 5. Yeah, even though there's $13 in here. So let's color the 7. We'll just call the extra $1 extra. So we're gonna do the lips, and we're gonna do the Valentine tic-tac-toe. Okay, so that's that. And actually my little track, or my little dashboard in the front, matches this so perfectly. It's actually really cute together, I have to say, but it is not going to stay. When that new binder comes, I'm gonna refresh this whole thing. So that's Valentine's Day. Moving on to Lauren's birthday. Lauren is going to start with $25, 5, 10, 15, 20, and then we'll do another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. make sure that is correct. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, 25 to start with. And then next month she'll get her other 25. So she'll have 50 just like her brother. A little 50 spot for your birthday. Okay, and then we have, what do we have left? Passover? Yeah. Passover's coming up. 1, 2, 3. I guess for now, Passover is just going to get $3. And I do have a tracker for Passover here too. This one comes from Lily Budgets. And this is her Passover tracker. It is for $250. I definitely don't need that much. Let's see if she has anything low. Well, she has $5. So we're gonna go ahead and just mark it as $3. All right, so that is going to complete my celebrations binder. And now we're gonna move over to my personal binder. All right, got my cheat sheet here. And this is my personal binder. Can you tell I love art, everyone? I do. And actually Claude Monet is like my favorite artist. So I made a new dashboard for this. And also if you notice, Claude Monet is here for my celebrations binder too. All right. So let's count up what we're going to be saving today in my personal binder. And it should be $35. 10, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Hey, there's extra money here. Let's put this to the back and see how this goes today, because I'm totally second guessing myself at this point. All right, so let's start with beauty. I had to buy some hyaluronic acid, and so I did take money out of my beauty fund here, and we're down to $4, but today we're gonna add another $2. 1 and 2, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, $6 in beauty. And we're gonna mark this off. Each of these is worth $1 and $2. I buy the ordinary hyaluronic acid, and I found it at Target recently because they have like a really nice beauty section at Target. Next is going to be fitness. Fitness is going to be $5. I'm just saving up slowly but surely for some branched chain amino acids. $5. So fitness now has $5, $10, $15. And I like to get like the pineapple flavored or the peach flavored branched chain amino acid, which is really good for muscle recovery. Friend meetups. I honestly need to take money out of here because I did go hiking yesterday with my friend, and she and I had breakfast afterwards, and my breakfast came to $12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, look at that. $12. I should take this money out right now because I did put it on my credit card. Friend meetups was gonna get $2. Oh yeah, that's exactly the amount of money I need. Okay, let me put this to the side, and I'm gonna give friend meetups $2. And then I'm going to fix this tracker. Okay, so we're back down to $2, but that's okay. That's what that money's for, right? I had a meetup. All right, so we'll just build it up again. And really quickly, because I put that on my Visa card and I owe my Visa card back money, I'm going to put it in my Visa envelope. So basically, whenever I use my Visa card, whatever category I spent from, the cash comes out of that envelope into here so that I can pay my Visa card down. As you can see, I did use my Visa card quite a bit so far this month, so we definitely need to pay my Visa back. And I always pay it down to about 15% during my utilization window, and then I pay it down to 0 on the due date. That's perfect. That is exactly how much I owe to Visa right now. So peace of mind. I don't ever have issues using credit cards. I use credit cards to my advantage so that I can get a higher credit score. Next is my office. My office was depleted when I bought my laminating machine, and I've been going crazy with my laminating machine, but I would like to give it $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So I'm gonna mark a 4 on here. We're starting all over again with my office. The next thing I want to save for is actually going to take a little bit of time. It's going to be a laser printer, and I'm thinking I'm going to have to spend upwards of like $350 or $400 for a laser printer. I could spend less money and do inkjet. The ink is so costly, and I think in the long run, if you just sort of like amortize the whole process of it and the use of it over time, I think the laser jet, while you pay a lot of money up front, I think you get more use out of it per dollar than you do with an inkjet. Let me see. Future Grandma is going to get $2 today. And I've been saving $2 bills for my future grandkids. I love $2 bills. I did give all the kids and my niece and my nephews, they're all like, you know, over 21 now, $2 bills for Christmas. And they were all like, oh, that's cool. So 1 and 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are just worth $1 each, so let me mark in this much. And this was a fall challenge. I think I need to change this out because it's definitely no longer fall. And Future Grandma has no goal. It's just extra money. Just a couple dollars here, a couple dollars there. And, you know, if I ever do have grandchildren, those future grandchildren, I will have money to buy them whatever they need. So this is a long-term savings category. Ooh, we have my birthday. And this envelope came from Michelle at Hustle and Flows Co. I love it so much. And it already has some money in it, but we scratched off a 13 and a 3 last time, so I do owe this 16 buckaroos. Now I'm knowing where this money came from. Okay, so let's do 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 for my birthday. And let's add it to what we already have here. So we already have a 5 and a 6 from the last scratch off. So now we have a total of 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 for my birthday, which is in August. And let's go ahead and fully scratch these to mark that they are complete. And then what we'll do today is we'll pick 2 more for next month's cash stuffing. Okay, I don't have a vacuum or anything like that. I just have to clean my desk the old-fashioned way. Okay, so I'm gonna pick 2 more, and I think I'm gonna pick some outer edges ones. So I'm gonna pick this one. What did we get? $3. Okay, that is super doable. And let's pick this outer edge one over here. And this is $3. Okay. So all we owe is $6 for the month of February. Okay, that's easy peasy. Okay, so in February we're gonna come back and stuff $6 toward happy birthday. Okay, and then I have a note to myself here, +5. What does that mean, Christine? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Okay, this is my personal savings. And we were working on this since October. And maybe what it means is we're just gonna do 5 + 5, which is $10. So I think that's what I mean when I say +5, because we're going to finish this one off. We have the 3 done, the 2 done, the 3 done, and the 2 done. And so that was it. That completes this 2-sided challenge that came from Madeline Budgets. Thank you so much, Madeline. So we can get rid of this now. And let's see how much we have in my personal savings. So we have 20, 30, 5, 45, $50 in my personal savings right now. And we are starting a new personal savings. Why can't I open this? Here we go. We're starting a new personal savings to jumpstart us in 2026. And that is this cute one here. This comes from Blue Kiwi Budgets. This is her Happy New Year 2026 Savings Challenge. And I guess we'll figure it out for next month. Since my birthday is so low, it's only $6. I mean, honestly, let's go 10. I don't know why I'm adding that to that, but in my mind it was like 6 and +4 is 10. That's crazy. That's crazy math, Christine. But anyway, we'll add another $4. So I know to pull 10, and then we'll add maybe another $5. So we're gonna add $9 to Happy New Year. And I know for sure we're gonna be doing this throughout February as well. And let's do another $2 as well. So that'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, no, let's do a 1. Let's do 10. Doop, doop. Let's do $10 here. And let's do $12. We'll do this one too. Yeah, so we're going to have 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. We'll come back with $12 in February for Happy New Year for my personal savings. All right, so that is going to complete my cash stuffing for the entire month of January. We're done. We did every single one of my binders this month, and we had a nice binder refresh as well. So the only thing left to do this month is to reallocate money to my Ultimate Savings Challenge binder, and that video will be on Tuesday. Yeah, so we'll do that for Tiny Tuesday. All right, thank you all for being here. It was kind of a hot mess. I'm still in my robe. I'm still like waking up. I need coffee, whatever. But stay psyched for saving, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to my channel and returning, and I will see you all in the next cash stuffing video. Bye.